Good morning, brothers and sisters. My name is Sasha Chemerov, and
Buenos dias. My name is Ramazzini, and you guys are listening to the Gitas podcast, episode number 4. In this podcast, we're going to be talking about what it is to be a vegetarian in Los Angeles and give you a little update of the band, what's happening, what we're up to, and just keep you entertained.
yeah,
So let's start by telling you guys that our music video for our single That's All I Do was released last Monday. Please go check it out. Tell us what you think. It's on YouTube. You can also find the
or
video,
if you already saw it, you just can add something else as well.
like it or share it.
Yeah,
Definitely. Let us know what you thought about the video. You can also find us on Instagram as The Gitas. We're also on iTunes at The Gitas. Webpage, thegitas.com. Everything The Gitas, guys.
so yeah, we everywhere as the Gitas. Even as I said a couple times before, you can try to find us on your favorite app or whatever. Maybe we're there too. And I wanted to say about some remix album updates, as we have it ready for you to release it next year, like early next year. Be ready for this amazing record, which is gonna call. I'm not gonna tell you how.
We're going to keep that a surprise until next year. Probably going to release what's going to be the name. Guys, for those of you who don't know who we are a rock and roll grunge band from Los Angeles, California.
I liked how you said we are grunge band.
We're a grunge band. We're a grunge band.
Yeah.
And we had open submissions for people to submit their video singing our song Femme Fatale. The submissions were closed this month, and we're happy to say that the video is going to be released in December. So as well, keep an eye on that as well. Be sure to check our social media again to just be updated on our releases. And with further ado, Sasha, let's start talking about what it is to be a vegetarian in Los Angeles.
It's really an amazing, I guess, theme for the show, because it's a bit easier, I guess, to be a vegetarian in Los Angeles than anywhere else. But maybe I'm wrong. But what we have here is a lot of products for vegetarian. Because I think here's, like, let's say about percentage. I think it's like 30 or 40% of Los Angeles are vegetarians. Am I right or am I wrong?
Unfortunately, we don't have Michelle here today to check that number. But what I can tell you definitely is that there are a lot of options. I think every restaurant where you go in LA has a vegetarian option nowadays,
Even steak restaurants, right?
which is fantastic. But I also have to say that I think every country that has a vegetarian concept, or I could say every country has a vegetarian uniqueness or like a uniqueness dish. For example, the vegetarian sausages we tried in Ukraine. It's something I haven't tried here, actually. I've only tried
Yeah,
them
because
there.
I think it's a different country. Here we have salami, right, and spam, or how it's called, and a couple more of varieties of something. But in Ukraine, we have all these like sausages, which is called kolbasa. It's
Amazing.
a lot of like, it's variety of everything. But I'm talking about meat. So these guys tried to mimic those kinds of sausages, and yeah, they made a really good job.
The uniqueness of Los Angeles, I think it's also that you have different different culinary specialties like Thai food, Japanese, Chinese.
Especially Thai food. They
Yeah,
have this
vegetarian,
store.
right?
They have
Oh
this
yeah, on Sunset. Wait, it's on Sunset on Hollywood.
Hollywood Boulevard.
Yeah.
It's called Salam, I guess, or something. Salam.
They
Something.
have a
It's-
deity outside.
Yeah, and it's amazing. You have all this variety of. You can buy fake shrimps made of I don't know what, but it's like totally vegan, and you can buy whatever you can name, actually, from seafood to all the meats, but it's gonna be all vegan meat.
And it's fantastic, and it's also not super expensive. It's accessible for for everyone. So I really recommend to all of those vegans out there or vegetarians that want to give this a try. Check it out. It's a great store in Hollywood. It's a Thai store. It's all vegetarian. But again, that's the uniqueness of Los Angeles, and especially in the vegan world, is that you can get a lot of different foods. You know, it can
From
be Japanese,
from different
Thai,
cultures.
yeah, from different cultures, but all vegan. So it's really something. I really enjoy. Vegan House.
Yeah.
Was a restaurant that it used to be.
Used to be.
Used to be. It's not anymore. It used to be on Hollywood. They closed it down, unfortunately.
Yeah, I hope they open it somewhere else.
It was a good one.
Amazing one.
I had the curry, panyan curry with soy steak. Spicy. So yeah, I became a vegetarian 2.5 years ago or 2 years ago.
More
2015.
than 2 years ago.
2015 actually.
Yeah.
It was at first. I think it was hard because when you start being a vegetarian, you think, oh, but if it doesn't have meat, then it's not food. You know,
Yeah.
it's not real food. So, but again, I think it was easier for me to become a vegetarian being here in California because supermarkets have options, restaurants have options. Like it's easier, I would say, than other countries.
Every grocery store has this the full variety of from like everything from meat to mayo to kimchi and everything like this. You have a lot. You can buy any cheese, like smoked cheese, but it's gonna be vegan cheese made of nuts or something like this, and it tastes really good. Not everything, but mostly good.
I have to tell you, I took cheese out of my diet completely. I feel good.
I know.
It feels good. I mean, going without cheese, it's hard though. It's hard. I love cheese, but when you take it out, when you take dairy out of your diet, you do feel like very light, not bloated all the time, you know?
Yeah.
So it's really
We'll
it's
see.
really good. I recommend that.
I'm about to jump on this the detoxicating program.
What is that? Of how?
It's
Like a drink,
it's
juicing or?
kinda. It's a month for. It's the month for you just drinking juices. You eat only raw food, as I know, or just a little bit of something, and you eat food exactly on time. They proposing, and
So like you have to eat like every day at a certain time. For
yeah,
example, like scheduled eating and raw foodist.
yeah.
Man, being a raw foodist is hard.
I've tried it for 3 days, and
Hard.
And at the end of the third day, I was like, "Oh my god, no!"
I mean, no salt, no nothing, right? They use like rocks to give condiments to their food and
Yeah.
stuff. That's insane. Hey, big shout out to those who are raw foodists. I mean, if you guys can do it, it's really healthy for your body. It's really, really good. Amazing. I personally can't. I need my food to be heated,
Yeah,
warm,
the same,
soup,
the same.
something,
But
you know?
what I think it's a really good diet if you sick somehow, if you have like these immune problems, uh, which is more severe as cancer or AIDS, right? HIV.
No, it helps for cancer for sure. I read that. It kills the cancer cells in
It's
your
actually
body.
it helps your immune system, right, to fight for your body.
I know that people that have been going through chemotherapy, they do jump into the raw food diet, and the results are amazing. Like it's supposed to be really, really good for your body, but I
Yeah.
can't do it. I need hot food, man. God damn it.
I have a lot of friends who would be vegan raw food eaters for a couple years, and then they jump back to be vegetarians.
Like they tried, but
No, I mean they were happy, but I think it's a little bit of like complication in this kind of diet. And sometimes I have a friend. She's saying like, I just need soup. I need soup. That's it. I've tried raw soups, man. Never in my life.
no, I've never. I don't know if I'm up for the challenge.
Maybe gazpacho, right?
Oh, gazpacho's good.
It's a good one. But
Gazpacho's good.
this one is great. This one is great.
But you
let's
add
say,
salt. You're adding salt and pepper.
yeah, I've tried
Rafa we wouldn't add anything.
mushroom roast soup. Oh my god, man! It's like water with couple of dried mushrooms and it's like something else, and it was so bad, so bad.
Hey, again, we're not trying to preach here to jump into any diet. I always preach that the best way of living is in harmony, respect others. If people want to eat whatever they want to eat, they're free to do it. But I think it's important to understand what you're putting into your body is really important for the outcome of anything that you're doing in this life. You know?
Outcome not only in life but in the toilet room.
In the toilet room.
Yeah,
Muchly
'Cause
appreciated.
It's really good for your health. That's what I'm. That's what I.
But you know that
think.
there's a culture of people. I mean, there's always people that like to hate, right? There's a culture of people that that they're vegetarian, if you're like a meat eater, they would hate on you. You know, they would like have an attitude towards people in the
I know people
table.
like this, yeah.
And I mean, what I'm trying to say is that we should preach more understanding. You know, not everybody
For sure.
can be in the
for
same.
Sure.
What works for you, and I think that should be the main thing.
Yeah, but be honest with you.
Definitely.
But with yourself. Be honest with yourself so you can argue, not say argue, you can talk with somebody about it or something like this. You should check the information out. Just go on Google, just check it out, check numbers, check all the benefits or all the harmness that you can get from this or another diet, and then you can talk and analyze it and be honest with you and everybody, and just be like, okay, I'm gonna stick to this diet because I love the taste or something like
It
this.
makes me feel good, or
because
my body. Yeah.
as for me, what I think, it's mostly the taste that keep us attached to meat. That's what I think, because you can actually have all the vitamins, all the elements from vegetables and fruits and grains and nuts and beans and whatever you say.
Yeah, you can always get those vitamins from other. Doesn't necessarily have to be the protein from the meat.
all the elements that you need.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I think another great point of being a vegetarian in Los Angeles is lifestyle. If you are working out and you're healthy, I feel like it really reflects rapidly in your body. You know, I've seen people that become vegetarian and they have like an active life, and I see how they feel really good, really fast. You know,
Yeah.
so that's like
I see.
another great thing about being a vegetarian here is like you also get a support. I also wanted to tell a small story. We found an amazing vegetarian shop, a vegan market. Remember?
Yeah, I remember, but you know what's useless? We never know the name of something we're talking about. Do you remember the name of this one?
I'm trying to think. Well, the worst. Well, it was in Eagle Rock. I remember that. It was. We went to
True.
Redgate. It was in Eagle Rock.
So, guys,
You were-
it's 2 miles from Redgate Recorders
No, I'll
studio,
find it out. I'll find it out for
and
you.
you can check it out.
But what were we doing that day? We were working on with Chris, right?
Yeah, we're working with Chris, who was like when we're talking about remixes and everything, and yeah, and then we got really hungry and we found this place.
We got really hungry. We found this place. You were actually the one who found it. I don't even know what the name of the place is. Organics.
Organics?
Organics.
It is, yeah.
So the name of the place is Organics, guys. It's on 1731 Colorado Boulevard on Eagle Rock. Amazing. Unbelievable. We had a sandwich.
I had something, I don't remember. I had grilled cheese and
Grilled mac and cheese and
you had
grilled vegan mac and cheese and seitan.
something, yeah.
Ooh,
It was great.
good.
It
It
was
was great.
great.
It was great. But not only that, all the products inside were all vegan, and It was amazing. You know, it was actually the
it was a
first.
really good selection.
It
but-
was the first shop I walked in and everything was vegan. At least me.
yeah.
you
No,
know?
I saw a lot of shops
Well,
like this.
not the one not comparing the Thai one that we were talking
The Thai
earlier.
is not completely actually
yeah.
vegan. They have sections for meat eaters. or
Okay,
whatever.
so this was like the first one, and sitting there waiting for our food, we actually made friends.
Yeah.
Two ladies started talking to us, telling us about that they're activists in the vegetarian movement. They're trying to get more people to open their eyes about this diet.
It was interesting. They were vegetarians for a couple years, right?
Yeah,
And they said they making this dinners, Thanksgiving dinners,
vegan
that
dinner.
and they making these dinners with all the vegan menu, and they printing the menus,
And the
not the menus, the
recipes.
recipes,
Yeah.
and give it to anybody who like the dish. I think it's a really good approach, you know.
Definitely, because you're teaching people how to make this super tasty,
And you have
super healthy
and you
plate.
have a lot. You don't have just how everybody who eats meat thinks. Like you don't have just the tomato, cucumber, and potato there. You have all these dishes from all around the world. They trying to pick the best one. They're making about like 12, 18 dishes, if I'm not wrong. And it's great. You can try whatever you like one, or you don't like another one, but you have a variety to check it out.
That's the beauty of it. Like I've seen here in California, people become really active in their community. They try to make a community out of what they're doing, you know?
It's interesting. I have
The vegan community is good.
it's good, but I mean I feel a bit different about communities in the U.S. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's weird. Sometimes I feel it's like an army kind of situation, or there's signs with neighborhood watching. You know, I mean it's good, and it's a little bit scary because I imagine this famous book.
1984.
Yeah, you know, because like it's sometimes kind of like this, but I think it's everywhere in every country. But we're talking about vegetarianism in LA, so let's do like this. So I didn't find the percentage anywhere. If you can find it, just comment, and you can comment any opinion or whatever. Just interact with us about it.
Yeah, guys, don't forget to check the description below of this podcast. You can find all the information of the band, our Spotify, iTunes, YouTube channel page. Everything will be there, as well as the segments that we have prepared for you for this show. We're going to start talking about our first segment, the most interesting segment of all podcasts in North America, and it's called Conspiracy Cell. Conspiracy Cell, best podcast in the world. All right, zombies, get ready, because today I'm going Hollywood for this one.
Go, baby, go, go, go.
I have a couple of ones for you, okay? So get ready. The first one is the following one. Avril Lavigne is dead and was replaced by a doppelganger.
It's like the same as our friend from the Beatles, you know.
Whoa, Paul McCartney?
Paul McCartney is not
That's
a
a
real one.
good one, dude. That's a good conspiracy theory, but I think that deserves an entire section to talk about Paul McCartney, but I invite everybody to look into it. It's a great conspiracy theory, but for this one, it says that Avril Lavigne hung herself in 2004.
Wow.
Yeah. And then she was replaced by a double that they had. Her name is Melissa Vandella. She pretended to be Avril for the paparazzis and the events that she didn't want to go.
It's interesting. You know, I didn't know this story, and what I've noticed that she looks different sometimes.
She looks different.
Yeah.
So that's what they're talking about. Remember before she used to be a little bit more skater punk looking. Then with the
and
years she
eyes-
became more
the eyes were different. somehow.
definitely. If they and listen, there's a whole following and cult about this, showing you pictures how her face has changed. But they're fans. The fans mostly say that it reflects on her songwriting, her singing,
Okay.
and her style. That she became more poppy, more a princess, not so punk rock and roll. I play guitar kind of chick, you know. I
Interesting.
thought it was interesting, right? So that's the first one I have.
But as always, I want to say something about it.
Tell me.
Sometimes people change a lot, even physically. You just change something in your life, some kind of uh, part of your consciousness, or like fully turn your path to another way. And sometimes you can change even physically.
Definitely. So there might be a chance that it's Avril, but I don't know. If you watch their interviews, and there's fans that have posted videos on YouTube about it, it's freaky. And I can understand why. I mean, she's a multi-million-dollar brand.
For sure.
So they have to keep this machine going, you
For
know,
sure.
as long as they can. So that's an interesting one.
Yeah.
Second one.
Go.
Stevie Wonder isn't blind.
That's why he refused to make this surgery that he were proposed to. They
What
said-
what surgery?
So he was proposed by a really known doctor. I unfortunately don't know the name. So they wanted to make the surgery for him, and they said we can try, and it's some of high percentage that we can make you see. And he's like, I'm sorry, I am really sticking to what's going on right now for all these years, and I don't want to see anything.
Well, I can understand that. Imagine if you were
I can
blind.
understand it too.
And they're like,
but
okay,
when
we're gonna show you the
when
world.
You popped it up, it's like, wow, oh,
The conspiracy theory says that Stevie Wonder loved to play pranks on people. Then maybe he played a prank on people that he was blind, you know? Because they say he attends to a lot of basketball games. And you can tell, like, okay, maybe he's listening to the ball bounce and everything, but he attends to a ton of basketball games. And the other one, they saw him once a microphone was falling and he caught it midair.
I mean,
That-
if you blind or if you deaf, or if something happens to you, or you were born with this kind of thing, it gives you like bonuses for another feeling. Like, let's say you're blind but you can hear and you can feel it. That's why. I think that's
like
why.
Daredevil, the movie, where he can like a bat,
Yeah.
you know, like create a 3D image in his head. It's an interesting one. I mean,
I've heard about the guy who can hear like the bat, like the bat. He makes sounds, weird sounds like something, and he hears the echo, and he knows where the wall, where something.
because the vibration is coming back to him as
Yeah,
information,
yeah.
just like in submarine.
Yeah,
That's-
so I'm not surprised that he could
Catch the
yeah.
the microphone.
Yeah.
It's interesting. This one that I have coming up is a little odd. I am a huge believer of reptilians. I don't know if you guys know what a reptilian is. It's a race of reptiles that have some kind of humanoid form, and they are controlling us right now.
There's the main guy who talks about it.
Bob
online.
Lazar.
Okay.
Listen to Bob Lazar. He knows what he's talking about. So, the next one. Get ready. Oh, get ready, little one. Here comes. Justin Bieber is a reptile.
I mean, could be. It's the half of the of
Hollywood?
Of Hollywood are those guys just like fucking reptilians. Even Jim Morrison said before, "I'm a lizard king and I can do anything." That's why he probably
He was a reptilian?
maybe, I don't know.
Ooh. Well, the conspiracy says that Justin Bieber was in Australia, and there were like a lot of fans around him, and madness. And they say that he turned into a lizard in the middle of the day. Apparently, everybody went crazy. Girls cried, jumped into taxis as soon as they could. The bodyguards were yelling that they were going to kick people in the face as they put some phones out and started taking pictures. I mean, there's a viral video out there that
what?
supports of him turning into a lizard, and it's the one on O'Reilly's show when he's like, just let me turn it down because the guy's talking in the video. So there's a video of Justin Bieber's eyes when he's like detained.
I mean,
See, they change.
I know, but you can find this kind of
I know.
videos for almost everybody.
For sure,
Rihanna,
for sure.
for Beyonce, for Michael Jackson.
Hey, you're talking about really powerful people that might be reptilians.
I
Jay
mean,
Z,
yeah, if they are
Obama.
reptilians, they are. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, if there's any Harry Potter fans out there, raise their hands. Your dreams are about to be crushed because J.K. Rowling isn't a real person, and it's pronounced Rowling, not Rowling. I heard in an interview. So yeah, J.K. Rowling isn't a real person.
How come?
They say that they don't buy the whole story of her being a single mother, being in trains and writing the whole Harry Potter saga with a super elaborate language. They say that it was actually a team of
Writers.
writers and
Ghost
advertisers that made this whole project and made this whole campaign to make one of the best-selling books in history, you know? And they hired this actor, this British woman, to pretend to be J.K. Rowling.
Interesting, because I've heard the theory about Shakespeare, that it's not the person, it's the husband and wife, and they were writing together and just putting these compilations or the whole stories. Who knows?
So it can happen. I mean, yeah. So it's an interesting one. It's a very interesting
let's say
one.
about the artist, Damien Hirst, or how is it? Damien Hirst.
What
right?
about him?
He has ideas, and he has the factory of people working on him. A lot of ghost artists who would just make his ideas. It's not like he's sitting there and making something. So could be.
Or like the time where we found out that Kings of Leon didn't write their songs and hearts
or
were
like
crushed.
this. Sometimes we think like, okay, or like the first boys band. Do you know something about the first boys band ever in the world?
Which one?
From US, Monkeys.
What happened with them?
Monkeys was the boys band who were gathered by producers online. Where no internet, right? But online.
Yeah, there was no internet back then, but online.
Online, and I don't know how, but with advertisement on TV or somewhere, I don't know, on the signs outside, whatever.
They were
So
using the outlets
they,
at the time.
They found these guys, and these guys were just were opening their mouths and like play. They were opening their mouth and play, faking playing guitar. you
Oh,
know.
like lip singing, like everything
it-
was like playback.
Yeah, for 3 records. For 3 records, they were fucking with people like this, and they were a huge band. And after the 3rd record, they said, "Okay, guys, we never played in this band, but we learned how to do it right now, and it's gonna be the first record that we actually gonna be involved in music." It was interesting.
First and last.
No,
They had a
no, I
good
don't
career
think-
after that.
Yeah, but I'm not sure about numbers. Maybe it was not the 3rd one, but I know this story about them, and I know this is the first boys band, actually.
Out of all the ones that I talked, I think the one that I resonate more is Hollywood being full of reptilians.
Yeah, actually not only Hollywood,
The whole world. Sports,
basically.
everything.
Sports, politics, everything.
It's an intergalactic war, ladies and gentlemen.
Government is full of reptilians.
Snakes.
Beware.
Snakes. So coming back, talking about being a vegetarian in Los Angeles, I want to recommend people that are here in LA.
Couple places.
A couple of places where I want to recommend the vegan joint.
Yeah.
There's
Vegan
one
Joint
in
is
downtown that we
amazing
go a lot. We're a good friend.
used to go.
We used to go. I mean, when we go to rehearsals, sometimes we go there, but we used
Yeah.
to go a lot more often there with the captain
Yeah.
waiting for us, Peter. Shout out to Peter.
Peter
He's great.
Piper.
He's great. He's great. Yeah, vegan joint is fantastic. They have a lot of selection of Thai food. Not only Thai food, they have burgers, they have
They have everything.
pancakes
basically, yeah.
with chicken,
vegan.
vegan chicken. Amazing, amazing. So give it a shot. Again, I'm a huge fan of Thai food. So I always get
Same.
pan yang curry
Same.
everywhere where I go. and it's a great panyan curry for those who love Thai food. They also have vegan burgers there. It's amazing.
Yeah.
They have table games. You can play table games while you wait for your food.
But saying about burgers, I think the best burgers right now
Oh, I know where
in
you're
Veggie
going.
Grill, man.
Oh my God, Beyond Meat. Oh my goodness.
Beyond Meat is the burger meats like this cutlets. How is it
Is
called?
there a veggie grill close to your house?
No,
No.
no. I know, but so they have this meat plant based, and it's actually like meat. But I mean, I can't
It
tell you.
bleeds like meat.
It even bleeds like meat, but I can tell because I haven't tried meat for 16 years now. So, but for me, it's like almost real. I saw a lot of videos people trying this. Sometimes people can't even understand what is it. Is
They
it
can't
like,
even know if it's real
yeah,
meat
is
or
it
yeah.
real meat or like what kind of meat is this? I can't understand. Or but some people can tell like okay,
Definitely.
it's not meat. You should try it. It right now is the best, and you can check that Leonardo DiCaprio even jumped in the company and he is supporting them
Wow.
with this product. And I don't remember the name, the Will Smith son
Mm-hmm.
as well, and a couple more people from the industry. They actually supporting this company.
It's so good.
It's good, yeah.
It's so good. I only tried
it's
it once,
healthy.
and it's healthy. Exactly. Again, coming back to the same philosophy, right? It's healthy for
Yeah.
your body. It tastes good.
And the way of promotion is good, I think. They just put it near meat, the real meat, and somebody would grab it, thinking like, okay, I'm gonna just give it a shot.
Yeah, and then be transformed for the rest of their lives.
Maybe.
I really recommend it, guys. If you're in LA and there's a veggie grill close to you, go get it.
Beyond Burger, just check it out. Just
Beyond
ask
Burger,
this.
yeah, by
they,
Beyond
they
Meat.
They have like 3 or 4 versions.
Where can you
of it.
get Beyond Meat?
You can get it in Whole Foods for sure, and probably no. Maybe they have it in Ralph's already.
I don't know. Really?
I think so.
I haven't seen it. I
You
always
check
go
it
to
out.
Ralph's, and I've never seen.
I think they have it in couple smaller.
Is it
shops.
expensive?
It's $5.99. I would say 2 of them.
2 patties?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean,
It's a good price.
It's a good price. It's a little bit cheaper than meat, or the same price for 2. I mean, it depends.
It's probably
on
like
the
the same price as
quality,
like Prime.
on the quality of meat you eat or you don't. So yeah, check
Give it a
out.
shot, guys. Beyond Burger, Beyond Meat. It's fantastic, actually.
What do you have any other place to talk about?
Yeah, I have actually one more spot that I want to talk. If you guys like ramen, I also love ramen. Urban Ramen on Sunset. They have an amazing vegetarian ramen. Vegetarian spicy ramen.
Spicy.
Really good.
I've never tried spicy there, but I would say that Tatsu ramen is better
For you?
me.
Yeah.
Like a hippie ramen they have. I think it's the best ramen I ever tried.
They're both different. I like Urban Ramen. They put thick noodles in it,
Yeah.
like really thick noodles, and the broth is really tasty. I usually go there for their lunch special. You
Okay.
get the ramen, and then you get also a hand roll, avocado hand roll. Ooh, so good. A salad
I love the salad there.
from there,
The
right? Yeah.
grilled vegetable salad or something. It
Yes.
was so good.
So good. So yeah, I recommend that spot. But Tatsu's also great. I love the concept of Tatsu because it's self-served.
Yeah.
You get there, you order it by yourself, and you just sit.
You pay by yourself and you just go. You don't need to be thinking about like, oh, how many tips I need to pay here. You just can stand there, nobody watches you, and you can put no tips, baby.
Bastard. But you can also get unlimited seaweed. They put like the seaweed thing.
They have seaweed
like little
seaweed
seaweed
for
paper.
free.
Yeah,
They have
not for-
garlic,
garlic.
right, and everything. They
Listen,
have something on the
I
table.
abuse of the power of the seaweed. Okay,
Yeah.
my soup get there, and I'm like, chunk, chunk, chunk.
Yeah, yeah, we know you.
I got hungry. Damn it.
I mean, it's already 12
Guys.
in the morning.
If you have a friend that cooks vegetarian food and they're good at it, make them cook food for you.
I want to tell about another place that I would name the favorite one for me because it's a little bit on the fancy side. It's called Shojin. Remember we went there?
The Japanese one in downtown.
Yeah,
Whoa.
it's an amazing one. They have a lot of rolls and sushis and a lot of Asian food, but all vegan,
Desserts
all
as well.
microbiotic, and yeah, it's great. It's the best.
It's the best. It's cozy. It's literally a hole in the wall. Literally a
Yeah.
hole in the wall. And the taste is unbelievable. It's a cozy place. Really, really tasty. The only thing is it's pricey though.
It's a
Out of
little
all the
bit
spots that
pricey,
we
for
talked,
sure.
that's the priciest
sure.
one.
But I mean, that's
But-
why I said it on the fancy side. I know a couple more, like how it is called, Eulak, I don't know, Aulak, something like this. Good as well, but Shojin beats everything for me. They have this baked scallop roll, which is, oh my god, you should try it. You already tried it, right?
Yeah, I also went. I've compared this spot to Gracias Madres. Gracias Madres,
I never been
I
there.
like it
but
better. This Japanese place. It's smaller. It's literally it's in a shopping mall, right?
Uh-huh.
In the third floor.
Yeah.
How did you find that place? Yuichi used to work there,
Oh
right?
yeah, the drummer I played with, he still works there actually.
At the another restaurant
Another
there.
in a karaoke bar. And yeah, and I just came one day. I don't know. I don't remember. Yeah, I remember the story. So I came and just saw it, like Shojin. What is it? So I went there to check it out, and I saw the menu outside, and it was like all vegan, macrobiotic food, and I was like, okay,
Your mouth just opened. Boom.
okay, I'm gonna try it, and I've tried it, and I was blown away. I was blown away.
Well, guys,
Okay,
there you have
everybody, go
it.
eat.
Go eat. And if you're in LA, make sure to check out Urban Ramen, the vegan joint, Shaojin,
Shajin, yeah.
Tatsu Ramen, Gracias Madres. There's a lot of options.
Aulak, yeah, much more than we're talking about. It's just a couple of our favorites.
Definitely next podcast, we're going to be talking more about food. We're going to make a food cast. Michelle is going to be back.
Yeah. We're going to talk with Michelle. She knows a lot about it. She eats a lot about it. And she drinks a lot of boba.
About it. Yeah, and we'll have a couple of more, not a couple, definitely more options, vegetarian options for you guys. So you can,
I know she wants to talk about Crossroads, one of her favorites, the restaurant of
Travis?
the drummer, Travis, yeah.
Travis Barker from
Yeah,
Blink
yeah.
182. Yeah, we'll let her talk about it next week for sure.
This is the segment from our friend Michelle, and it's called Hot Yoga. Hot Yoga.
Hot Yoga Minute with Nicole.
Take a deep breath in. Exhale through something like your mouth or your nose. Whatever you want. I don't think it personally matters. I personally don't think it matters. Again, broken English. Welcome to the show. Then what we're doing now with our inhales and exhales, it's called something I really love to do. It's called breathing. It's a great yoga technique. Not many people know about it. You just breathe from your nose, and then you just inhale and then exhale. And it actually, not a lot of people know this, it actually helps us live as humans. You know what I mean? Like, we would be dead if we didn't breathe, but so many people, like, it's such like uncommon knowledge that people don't know that breathing actually keeps us alive. Like, yoga is just like, it's mind-blowing because of how amazing it is. We'd be dead without yoga because yoga is breathing, and without breathing we'd be dead. So let's talk about yoga. I've done yoga a few times. I've done it when I was in high school. I hated it. I graduated high school like 3 years ago. Wow. I'm so old. And I've done it when we went on tour in Ukraine. And I hated it just as much. I felt pain in places that I didn't know you could feel pain. I was not relaxed. I was sweating. It was not fun. And of course, I was doing every move wrong, but I was gonna say, but at least I tried, but I didn't really try. So I think that makes me extremely qualified to be your weekly yoga instructor for these 40 seconds. Goodbye, everybody.
So here we go with the show, which is called the Song for a Day Playlist for a Lifetime. This is the show of me and myself. And every week I have a song for every day for you that you can use as a playlist, or you can listen every day for a single one. Or you can take all the songs from every podcast and make the good and amazing playlist for your lifetime. And we're gonna start with Monday. Monday is the fun day. And we're gonna start with the song.
No fun
What-
day on Monday.
No fun day on Monday? Okay. Monday is not a fun day, but we're gonna have an amazing song for this day from Flo Morrissey and Matthew E. White. And the name of the song is Thinking About You. And this is the cover that Frank Ocean originally released in his first record, or basically was the second record, called Channel Orange. And this is a really good version. This is a really good version. You should check it out. It's a new, I would say it's a new life for this song. Tuesday. For Tuesday we have in Nothing Fake, Sky Was Pink. It's the Holden remix. It's an amazing song just to put it and do what you're supposed to do, and it's gonna just play and drill your brain. Wednesday. On Wednesday, we have an oldie for you. It's 1997, a big hit from Divina, the song called So Good. Check it out, because this sample from this song used a lot of people. Wu-Tang Clan and then The Guru. It's a good one. Somebody haven't even born yet. But you should check it out.
What
Divina
year
is
was
so
this
good.
released?
1997.
Oh, and a lot of people use this sample for their own songs.
Yeah, yeah.
Wu-Tang Clan, the Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah, and The Guru, which is my one of the favorite song from him too. And we're moving on to Thursday. And for Thursday, I'm gonna destroy it's like some part of your brain. First time in the podcast and in this segment. I'm proposing you to listen to an amazing band called Iron Monkey and the song called Think Dial. This one is extremely heavy, so be ready to hear some interesting shit. It's interesting band too. You should check it out. These guys are from here, from not from here. These guys are from England, and they were active from 1994 till 1999, and they just had a reunion this year. I'm not sure about releases that they made or not right now, but check this one. Check this song. It's an amazing example of sludge metal, doom metal, and even with the hint of crust punk. The next day is Friday, and for Friday we have a dancey song called "Stay Close" from Barney Artist and Tom Misch, or Misch, or
Tom Misch.
Tom Misch. Okay, Barney Artist and Tom Misch, "Stay Close."
Saturday.
And on Saturday
We fly to the moon.
we fly to the moon with the song from the Tempo Trap, which is called "Sweet Disposition." It's a dancey song played on real instruments. Sounds good for me.
Like what? Dancey song played with real instruments? Like you mean electronic band?
It's not an electronic band. It's a live band. I actually don't know a lot of this band, but I really like this song. It played live. I mean, it was real instruments and but it's still like a dance music for me. It's really good. You should check it out. And the last day of the week is Sunday, and it's
The day of the Lord.
the day of the Lord.
Day of the Lord.
The day of the
The
Lord.
day of the Lord.
So, and for this day, I have an amazing, amazing composition for you from the record called Meeting of Angels. And this is the record from Nishat Khan and the Ensemble Gilles Binoche. This is Gregorian chants and sitar.
Gregorian chants.
Yeah,
Wow.
and sitar, man. It's
Whoa.
so beautiful. You guys should check it out. It's like actually meeting with angels.
Guys, Sasha's song for the day plays for a lifetime. The playlist is going to be on the description below, so you can always check it out, listen to all the songs, and you can also check out the other playlists that he has given you before, so you can.
As I said, you can collect them, and you can have a lot of really good compilations, and you can actually skip songs too if you don't like it.
So, guys, to close this podcast, we're going to be talking and presenting to you our first single of the record we released this year, Beverly Kills.
But I want to change the path a little bit, and I want you to tell us about this song. What do you think? Oh, how you feel the lyrics and the message of the song, and like what you feel.
It's amazing. This song resonated immediately because it really narrates. It really narrates what a fake person can do in your life. How can somebody pick your brain apart when you're not centered and not like true to who you are? But I feel like the real message of this, no, I would say like the catchiest thing of this song, the most powerful element of this song is actually the chorus. Beverly Kills for me has, in my opinion, one of the strongest choruses of the record. It's unbelievable. It's powerful. It's catchy. I like the message behind it as well. Another element of this song was that you hear the intro. It sounds like a synthy melody. Was actually created with bass through pedals, which was another fun thing I think we did for this song in particular. And yeah, it's another great song to play live. I feel like people really resonate to this song and they vibe to it, and they can sing along even if they don't know the song. They can catch out quickly
And
to the chorus.
I think that's why we having this song on the show on Spotify too.
Oh, as well, guys. Yeah, be sure to check out Spotify's original series called Music Happens Here. They chose Beverly Kills to be the song for the opening of this show. They have 4 episodes. They're showing you major cities and the story behind music of those major cities. They have London, Los Angeles, Seattle, and New Orleans.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. If you have Spotify, you should check it out.
Sorry to our friends in Ukraine who don't have access to Spotify.
Yeah, but you always can be a pirate and change your IP address or something like this.
And get it, because it's worth it. Yeah, so I think Beverly Kills is it's the title of the record as well.
Yeah.
We thought it was a strong single. It's a great song. I really resonate with the lyrics. And again, I know so many people in my life that have this demon in their lives who's picking their brains. It can either be a boss, it can be a wife, it can be a friend. You see it in the daily life, you know. I like the song. It resonates with me a lot. Maybe I'm a demon.
Maybe. Okay. Check it out.
Here it is, guys. Beverly Kills. Thank you so much for listening to the podcast.